And as the poll fever grips India, the excitement is certainly building up. It's the first phase of the elections. Remember, the elections, the Lok Sabha polls will be held in 7 phases. Now, to get you more details, I've been joined by our correspondent Dibyendu Mondal, who's here in the newsroom, and also Prasenjit Bakshi, who's here in Kolkata. Now, to begin with, Dibyendu, 7 seats, lots of excitement, in the national capital. Take us through the voting process, Dibyendu, and how are political parties gearing up for the upcoming elections?
Well, Siddharth, the first phase of election will, of course, be in almost 17 states. I believe the first phase, which begins on the 19th of April, is one of the largest election exercise in terms of, the number of seats that are going to polls in a single phase. So, the first phase, of course, there's a lot of excitements. There are about 17 states and multiple seats across these states. The whole of Tamil Nadu, the whole of Uttarakhand is polling on the during the first phase, which is on the 19th of April. So, of course, a lot of campaigning, a lot of buzz in these states where the first phase of election is happening. So, of course, one of the senior leaders of the BJP and Union Minister Nitin Gadkari will be also contesting from his traditional Nagpur seat. Which goes to polls in the first phase itself. So the BJP, the Congress, as well as all the regional parties are in full throttle for their campaigning, and it's just about less than 2 weeks left for the first phase of polling. So of course, there's a lot of excitement, a lot of buzz on the ground where the elections are happening, and where the campaigning are in full swing. We are also given to understand that the Prime Minister will also begin his campaigning, for the elections this week itself. He will be traveling to Uttar Pradesh, is what we are being told, where he will be addressing a massive rally. So apart from that, he will be also visiting Uttarakhand for a rally for a political rally where he will be addressing the voters. Of course, a lot of excitement, a lot of buzz around the election in India, and most of the states that are going to polls in the first phase are in campaign mode. Yes, back to you.
Definitely. Hold on, Dibyendu. I'll come back to you. Now, I would like to go across to a correspondent who's there in Kolkata, Prasenjit Bakshi. Prasenjit, now tell us, first of all, how's the excitement there? First phase of Lok Sabha polls, and why, West Bengal Lok Sabha elections 2024 is significant.
Look, Siddharth, the two things is that this is the biggest phase in 7 phase of election in India. But for West Bengal, it is the smallest phase. Only the 3 constituencies, it is Alipurduar, Cooch Behar, and Jalpaiguri, the extreme north and adjacent to the neighboring state, Assam, and the neighboring country, Bhutan. So this is the phase which is considered by the Election Commission in the first phase. And now the very important part is that West Bengal is the 3rd largest in terms of number of seats in the country. That is first in Uttar Pradesh, and second is Maharashtra, and third is West Bengal, that is 42 seats. And this is very significant for both the regional stronghold of Trinamool Congress and BJP at the simultaneously, because BJP would.
All right, we are trying to reconnect with our correspondent Prasenjit Bakshi, who's there in Kolkata, and he was talking about what's happening in West Bengal, who's having a stronghold in the state. I think we have reconnected with a correspondent Prasenjit, who's there in West Bengal. Prasenjit, can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right, let me just go across to a correspondent who's there in newsroom, Dibyendu. Dibyendu, tell us something about the current political landscape in Delhi, and what are masses saying. Of course, people have now started voting for the development. They have become more aware.
Well, of course, Siddharth, Delhi has 7 seats, and over the last 2 consecutive terms, both in 2014 and 2019, we have seen all the 7 seats in Delhi going to the kitty of the BJP. But this time around, also the BJP is hoping that all the 7 seats in Delhi goes into their kitty. But however, the Aam Aadmi Party, which is in power in Delhi, is trying to ensure that they get at least 2 to 3 seats from the 7 seats in Delhi. Delhi. Of course, you remember, Siddharth, the political slugfest that is happening in Delhi with regards to the arrest of the Chief Minister of Delhi, Arvind Kejriwal, and the and the Aam Aadmi Party wants to keep the pot boiling till the elections and would like to take some, a pie out of it by ensuring that these sympathy for Arvind Kejriwal translates into votes. But however, whether that will happen on the ground or not is something that, of course, we'll come to know once the results are out on the 4th of June. But the Aam Aadmi Party as well as the Congress, which in fact seems to be a lot divided in this issue, while on the other hand, you see the Punjab unit of the Congress is against the Aam Aadmi Party and have been criticizing the Aam Aadmi Party on the liquor scam. But here in Delhi, we see a different Congress which is trying to, be on the side of the Aam Aadmi Party.
All right.
The Aam Aadmi Party has also called for a nationwide, in fact, the national capital strike on the 31st of March. But however, the BJP is also trying to galvanize this moment, saying that how can a chief minister run a government from jail? So of course, the BJP will also keep this issue burning and will fight the election in Delhi on the planks of corruption. You remember 3 of their ministers, sitting ministers, are currently in jail, including the chief minister of Delhi. So of course, there has been some corruption, is what the BJP is claiming. And the ED and the CBI are investigating these cases, and the BJP is also trying to ensure and put this word across to the voters of Delhi that see, the courts have been continuously denying bail to Manish Sisodia, who had been a sitting minister of Delhi, as well as Satyendra Jain. So, so which clearly indicates that there has been some sort of corruption within the Delhi government, and a party that was formed out of the anti-corruption movement has themselves been involved in corruption. So, of course, the BJP will also try to, pick this issue up and will try to put this message across to the voters and ensure that...
very quickly, Dibyendu, do you think after the arrest of Arvind Kejriwal in the alleged liquor scam, do you think that stronghold will not be there in this year's election?
Well, Siddharth, the BJP and the Aam Aadmi Party has still not started campaigning with the full might. Also because we are almost about 2 months away from the elections here in the national capital. But whether the arrest of Arvind Kejriwal will translate into votes for the BJP or for the Aam Aadmi Party will, of course, we'll have to wait and see how that plays out in terms of in the minds of the voters. But of course, this issue will keep boiling, and all the political parties in Delhi that are in the fray will of course try to rake up the issue of corruption on the other hand and development on the other hand.
We have to wait and see. The results will tell which party is having a stronghold in this year's election. We also have a correspondent, Prasenjit Bakshi, joining us from Kolkata. Prasenjit, you were saying something, but as a matter of fact, in 2019 Lok Sabha elections in West Bengal, TMC led by Mamata Banerjee saw a decrease in seats from 30 to 18, while the BJP made significant gains, securing 18 seats compared to just 2 in 2014. Things are changing. How do you see this?
Exactly, Siddharth. That is what this time the battle is very intense between BJP and Trinamool Congress. BJP would love to increase the number, and at the same time, Trinamool Congress is fighting tooth and nail to increase its number. In the first phase, the area, as I told you, Alipurduar, Kuch Bihar, and Jalpaiguri, this is a Duars region of West Bengal, it is called, and the tea garden region. This is very important. The last time, all the 3 seats were backed by BJP itself. John Barla was the minister from here. Nishit Pramanik was minister from here. Though this time John Barla is replaced by the BJP Assembly Chief Whip, Mr. Manoj Tigga. But Dr. Jayant Rai from Jalpaiguri and Nishit Pramanik from Kuch Bihar, they are repeated and they are fighting. So in one way, I must say that the first phase itself is very crucial for both the parties. BJP would try to retain its stronghold in all these 3 constituencies, and Trinamool Congress, the main contender, is fighting to get back at least 1 from out of these 3 constituencies, Siddharth.
Prasenjit, very quickly, if I compare from 2019, now it's 2024, how has the political scenario changed in West Bengal?
Look, corruption has become a major issue of a major issue against Trinamool Congress. And recently, the entire universe has come to know about the women atrocity in Sandesh Khali of south of West Bengal, that is in Sundarban area.
Yeah.
So that has become a major issue this time. So corruption and the safety of women folk, these are the two issues which are going to play a very key role in this 2024 elections in West Bengal, Siddharth.
All right, with this, thank you so much, Dibyendu Mondal, who's joining us from Newsroom, and also Prasenjit Bakshi, both of you. Thanks for analysis.